I'm sending so much love to your light, and I'm here today with a message, a really important message that wanted to come through, screaming through, in fact, as this light is screaming through. It's a message of hope. You are never alone, no matter what it is you are journeying through. You've got this. You were made for this. Welcome. You have everything you need to move through this chrysalis. And I want to just be really transparent. I woke up this morning in a lot of anxiety because there's just so many moving pieces. And I had yet another one of those, I call them come to Jesus moments, literally on my knees, literally at the next level, handing it over. Right? We are being summoned. We are being stretched. We are being molded like the finest clay to create new form, to create new structure, to come into like a completely new life frequency. This is not easy. This time period is one of the hardest time periods I have ever been through in my human memory banks, definitely in this lifetime. And I know at the end, I know it is all for greatest good, highest joy. It's here for us. And in those moments when you just can't, when you've just reached the end because you're efforting from your mind, you're trying to figure it out, you've forgotten that you are source. You forget that everything is happening through you, for you, with you, never to you. Right? Those moments, those I am humbled to my knees. I have no choice but to hand it over, right? Is where the bliss and the glory comes. And the infusion that occurred shortly after of just that remembrance, right? This is all happening for you, for me, for us. We are in this journey together. We are walking this path of becoming new humans, of ushering in a new earth, and the chrysalis is intense. When the chrysalis occurs, when the caterpillars in the chrysalis, and they hook probes up to it, the sound of life as that creature had once known it, it's literally a deassembling, right? A deconstruction at the core. The body of that caterpillar turns into something that is unrecognizable. This morning I was like, I don't know who I am. I don't recognize me. I don't know who this life is. I don't know where it's going. I don't know what's happening. I'm scared. And so I handed it over. And I felt the relief of the remembrance that this is all for good. Right? In that chrysalis, you can hear the screams of the caterpillar as it's being reorganized to its core. It's not pretty. It's messy. Birth, awakening, it's messy. It's the biggest thing you've ever done. And you're not alone. So the message today, my friends, is a message of hope. A message to remember that the light is alive within you and it's coming in every moment. It's streaming in from all the directions. That you said yes to this, you are made for this and you're made for more. That you are never alone. Not in one moment of any part of this journey are you walking it alone. The divinity of light, of guides, of angels, of beings, of benevolent beings of light through the galactic planes, through the earth planes, through all the planes, your ancestors, your higher self. All of this is working in conjunction, in harmony, and in unison with you. And we are here on earth plane in this messy, confusing, distorting contractions, right? All birth has contractions. But there is a moment in time where the transformation occurs, where the wings are set and the new life is emerging. You are never alone. So remember, in the remembrance, to hand it all over, all of it. And they've been telling me in the moment that you hand it all over, is the moment of which, the moment you're willing to hand it all over, is the moment that you actually don't have to hand it all over. But it's the willingness to strip down the ego, to get out of the matrix of the mind that's holding these programs that have forgotten the truth of your sovereignty. It's in that moment that the awakening to the next level occurs, that you remember that you are remembered, that you are connected to the divinity of all that ever was and all that shall ever be through all the timelines, past, present, and the glorious future of which you are the co-creator of. You are doing it. You are never alone. This is birth. And birth is messy and it's beautiful. So put in the comments below, what is your journey? What are you deconstructing to reconstruct? What phase of your journey are you in? And for those of you who are experiencing the kaboom of, I see clearly, I feel clearly, I know clearly now. If you're in that moment of knowing, then celebrate. And what they showed me today was to celebrate with such a sequence and such a frequency that you become the brightest star you've ever been. I had a privilege of meeting with someone this morning, and what Spirit had shown me was her as a star, right? Because we're all these stars, right? We're star beings, and we're golden light stars. And if we're walking too far into the edges of the star, right, we feel like we can't see the big picture. They kept saying, stand in the middle of you as the star, do a 360 and see all the rays of light pointing out of you in all these directions. So if you walk down the point, you're going to feel stuck. If you stay in the middle of you as the star, you will be remembered and you will shine in the brilliance. That is your purpose here on planet Earth in this now moment, is to shine your brilliance. No matter where you are, no matter what is happening, get back to the center of your star and let that light frequency move out in all the directions, all the multitude of directions. That is you. I'm sending so much love to your light. You've got this. We rise together. We ride this and we rise together as we birth this new earth in a sequence and an experience and a mission. They're saying right now it is your mission to birth this new earth, and the mess of the birth shall be recounted, they're saying, in the splendor of the deliverance when new life is formed through you. Here you go. So much love to your light. Stay in that center of your star and let yourself shine. We rise together as one in love, in light. Hand it over. Trust impeccably. Surrender that which is complete. Forgive that which has been uncomfortable. And get ready to rise to the next level, because this is what we're doing. I love you. You got this. Have a beautiful day.